A video here, and I am playing Fortnite, the free beta. So, for those of you who know this game, or if you want to Google it, it is a animated survival game. And I guess what they have is a new. Well, what I would see how it costs money, but they have a new, as you can see right there, new PvP match. So it's free until they make it until it's not free. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the gameplay. It's a pretty cool game. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, it's not the fastest, but it is the closest server you can. It is one of the faster servers. There we go. And then basically, how they do it now is they use a school bus, which I could see why, but and then they fly it around the map. You guys will see. It's a fun game. Alright guys, let's do this. And this isn't like the actual mode, but they give you a little bit of time. So we just give you these so you can mess around for a little bit. Yeah, pretty fun game, lots of perks and lots of stuff to do. See, then they do this. I'm gonna show you guys, if you do want to get this free thing, is I'm pressing up on the D-pad, so you know how to do this. You press up on the D-pad to get the full map. Then it's labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes through 1 through 7. So basically, you just do this to jump. It'll fly you across the map. Now, if you follow my marker, then they'll come from everywhere, like around this whole map. They'll come from it. And basically, how it works is not only do you have to kill each other, but since it's a pretty big map, everybody sort of has they put a time limit on there. So eventually they have a storm. So a storm, it shrinks, and if you're outside the blue circle for 10 seconds, then you die. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some survival tips and how I do my stuff. But yep, pretty fun game. If you do buy it, they are very strict on very strict on cheating. So I advise, if you do play this game, that you be very cautious not to cheat. I've came up with a few things. I'm not really sure if they're cheating worthy. I mean, I don't use mods or anything, but sure there's something. Basically, if you can form teams, or you can do these solo. It's really up to you, but I like to do these in teams or solo. It depends on if I have people. Alright, cool. So I have a shotgun. What's this? Alright, so I have an SMG, I think, and I think since I'm in a house, I'm gonna use a shotgun. And then the pickaxe. Pickaxe would be for like chopping down objects around you. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go like this. So that blue thing you saw me use, he used that by pulling the trigger, but basically that was a shield potion you saw I got to 50. So if I hold my thing down, then if I hold my thing down, I get yeah, if I hold my thing down, I get my pickaxe, and if I press triangle, I can go shuffle through my weapons. Now, what I like to do to survive is I like to go through that house right there. Sometimes that one, I like to go through that one, though, for sure, because it has all the chests. Then I'll head up to this mansion. I actually discovered this place. I know it's pretty big, and it's pretty close to where I was, and that place is relatively small. But, actually, I discovered this place, even though it's really big, when I was actually I actually discovered this place when I was in the top 6. Now, even though this is one of the harder games, or harder for survival, it actually is pretty easy if you get the right weapons. So I try to get, like, the right weapons and, like, object ratio. I just want to make sure there's no people here, because if there are, I'd probably get shot or die. Yep, it's probably above me. Yep, it's probably on the roof. I think I'm gonna get some wood from this. Some more wood. One of the things I definitely will get eventually is a sniper rifle, because those are really helpful. So basically, I'll show you this. That circle, I'm not really sure, but it's not really accurate. But it gives you something to work with. So I'll show you when it gets close enough. But let's see. Yeah, I think I'll build one of those. I'll grab one of these. Keep on falling. Alright. Oh my god. So you can sprint in this game with the usual sprint button L3, or if you just don't know that, the left joystick. Let me see. No, I want that. Nice ammunition. Alright, cool. Alright, this might take me a minute, but I certainly will get it done. Here, wait, if I do this. Here, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the storm I was trying to show you. Let me just... Oh, never mind. Basically, one of the reasons I will like exchange for a shield potion is because I can use it up just like that and get done with it. Right. Then I have my grenades, right? So something I don't really use grenades or whatever that was that much. One thing I will exchange though is probably one of these, probably this for a long range gun, but for now this will probably be my sniper rifle. But they do have sniper rifles in here. They have single shots. They have a whole bunch of stuff. So one thing I should probably do is get out of here because the storm's closing. So if here, I'll show you. See that blue field? That represents the storm. And see that right by the map where it says 46? That's how long I have till the storm starts again. I looked at it because you'll see it shrink pretty fast, and then you will also see that right next to that storm icon there's a 17. That represents how many players are left, and usually I can make it up into the top 20s. I remember the first time I went solo ever, I got into the top 6, so I know it's not really that hard. Plus, killing other players, you never know if another player has better loot than you, and their loot might increase your score. So eventually, once I loot those 2 spots and I loot that house for all the chests, actually I might loot that one next that time and spend all my time in there, since I know there's an attic now. I was confused right there, but now I know I could probably just aim up and get it down, but that's that. So I have my pistol, which is actually, I choose this one instead of the revolver when I find it, because 1, it reminds me of 1911, and 2, it's faster firing. I'm not going to waste my ammo, but just take my word for it. It'd be better in situations. And then I'm going to use this right now because if someone's up there, that's probably my longest range thing. And I could cut corners with it if I needed to. No, 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 no. Oh, that thing goes way too fast. Yep. Come on, I can survive this. I know I said 10 seconds, that's what my friends told me, but... Oh, lordy. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I can make it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just... 3, 1. No! Oh, I was so close. Well, those 13s, then I can just continue like that. They don't really need me to stay there. It starts off with 100, and then once you die, you can just leave immediately. You don't have to wait for the match to end. Because actually, when the match does end, you'll just stay there for like hours if you don't hit circle. Yep. So then I can just like do that. But you guys can see, because I can rely on those places for loot, and actually not coincidentally, ironically, I get all my loot from, well, I think it's irony, I'm not that good with it, but I get it all from Loot Lake, and I can trust Loot Lake to have some loot there. And one of the things that helps me the most is farther in. Usually it's farther in, because most of the people, and I mean like the first like 40, I guess, spam it immediately, then everybody sort of just flies out at other times, but usually coming from the bottom where we did or other places, it's usually gonna be easier. So let me just go grab that. Oh, this is what I could use right now. So those medi packs right there, those get you up to 75, and then a medical pack like one of the big ones, those get you up to 100 like instantly, no matter what your health is. Oh boy, I literally could use anything else. Oh my god. That was so hard. And if you're wondering why these things don't break, in this game, in the beginning of the game, so for the next 13 seconds, given by how the clock was, you just get to wait and mess around with stuff that's invincible. So, literally nothing. Nothing. Yep. So right there, you guys can see it's that big blue spot in the middle of the map. That's where I usually jump, and given by where we are, I think, yeah, we're coming in from the bottom. So as you'll see, just watch, but most of the people get out immediately. So right now we have 95. Usually it's 100 people. It's actually 100 people at most, so the bus isn't realistically holding, but yeah. See, most of the people jump out early, then you have like these later contenders. That's one of the reasons I like the Loot Lake, is because it's so far out. Usually most of the people have already dropped. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now because I gotta make sure that I get there first, and I mean it's pretty far away, so I may as well get over there. So just checking my map, you can see on that little orange marker moving. So I'll give you guys one more set, but yeah, I like to hit over here. And I can usually tell, because they'll probably either be... Oh, yeah, there's some more people, I know it's good. Yep, so I definitely could use these medi packs right here though. And I can rely on Loot Lake. And I'll probably actually be able to kill this one guy over here. Alright, so that's telling me it's just starting. He's trying to see where I am. Probably knows I have a shotgun, so he's scared. Either that or he's just probably new when he doesn't wanna. What? How? That's cheating. I hope they get banned, because if you cheat, like I said, they're very harsh, so you get permanently banned, but I can't believe that. That's impossible. Killing me that fast. That's like, the thing is, probably this round now, I'm gonna be more aggressive. Like, if I see somebody, or I see a gun, I'm gonna go grab it, and I'm gonna rush upstairs. Because chances are, if I just start sprinting in there, I'll probably just surprise them and be like, what? I actually was a little nervous. I'm glad I was the only one who went for that building, and went for that safe spot, because otherwise, if I went for the other building, I probably would have had a pickaxe someone, and I'm not very good with fighting with a pickaxe, so lucky I went that, but I definitely saw some pretty faggot stuff right there. Like, that was just really gay. What he did, I mean, or she, I'm not really sure, but she just went right through the floor. I don't even know how, I don't want to know how, I just want them banned. I just want all the cheaters banned. I'm glad, because this game, I don't really want to cheat, because if I catch somebody else cheating against me, then I can be like, hey, get banned, boy. I'm gonna go get those dumb guns on top. See what I'm saying? All this thing has a high rate of fire, so if I was like testing corners and this is all I had, I could be like, here, I'll give you guys an example. Let's say I'm gonna get this farmhouse, there's like a person in there. Chances are they're dead. This is gonna be more risky since we're closer, but we're definitely gonna have a faster way to get to Loot Lake. So I think since we're closer, I'm just gonna head straight for it. I'm gonna try doing this. Alright, so just gonna try to make sure, because one of the things I gotta do is make sure I'm the first one here so I can grab all the weapons. And if somebody parachutes in with a pickaxe, you can't throw the pickaxe, and if you could, it wouldn't be that accurate or that fast, so. Or it is probably making me first. Really doesn't matter if other people come in, I just gotta make sure I'm first. So. Ooh, and now I got rockets. Oh, I can't believe this. I mean, I should have pulled out my assault rifle, but I definitely was more upfront about it. Yeah, so I rushed in. I just should have backed out. I should have ran upstairs, pulled out my assault rifle. One of the things though I wish is that I get a shot. Like, basically how I like my thing to go is I like a shotgun for close corners. I like a sniper for long range. And then I like a pistol or one of those submachine pistols for like cutting corners faster. I like those two. Then I like a pack of bandages, one bandages and a medikit, and then probably last I'd like a, I don't know, probably a grenade launcher. And an RPG. The point of that is if there's a large group of people or I want to hit a sniper and he's popping in and out of a tower, I can blow up that tower and then he'd die. Like, almost like, boom, yeah, he'd dead. Yeah, but I definitely wish so I could get like the farthest route from the places because then like all like 60 people jump out at the same time to go grab a Loot Lake stuff. What does he need with a medipack? And basically what I do right now is I'm checking all the spots I know for guns or weapons that are fun to use for the moment. Oh, you gotta kid me, right? Oh, that sucks. Well, at least I can dance and say I got up here. Alright, cool. Oh, come on, I want to see where we are. Oh, we're going along, right? Oh my god, you got to be kidding me, right? Usually, I hate being one of the first people to jump out, but in this case, I mean, I gotta make it. Alright. Thanks. So that is one of the... So this is an example of a sniper rifle that you can get from... Yeah. No. And that is basically how bad I am at this. I will see all you guys later.